Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today it is our episode number 11.
Hello, welcome back. Good to see you again.
Guys, today it is a very... first of all, it is about Archie Battersbee. First of all, we want to say to the family that our love is with Archie and the family, and we feel sorry, and we want to give our love, send our love to the family. On this episode, we want to talk about Archie Battersbee and all the other children that in the latest years, since 2014, they came to public. So, to start, we want to, and why are we talking about these cases? So, for those who does not know what am I talking about and does not recognize this name, Archie Battersbee is a boy with 12 years old that now, in 2022, all of this is on the news now. What they say, it is that it was doing a TikTok challenge, and the challenge was to put, I believe, something around the neck, a rope or whatever it is, I don't know, something around the neck, and to pass out. And
is that right? Pass out?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well,
and to record that and share that on TikTok. Right. First of all, I know that if I'm going to speak something about COVID on Facebook, I know that I'm going to get blocked for probably 6 months on Facebook.
Careful, YouTube.
And I know even that on YouTube, the words that I just mentioned probably is going to trigger some stuff. And I didn't mention nothing, I just mentioned the word. Now the question in here is, why is TikTok allowing this kind of challenge? That's the first question. Now, Archie Battersbee, the kid with 12 years old, was found on his room by the mother, unconscious, and was taken to hospital. And the ridiculous thing about it is that the mother declared that the child was diagnosed by a gynecologist.
Gynecologist.
A guy can't say again.
Gynecologist.
Guy, I can't say the word. So you guys understood that this kind of doctor is the one that diagnosed brain damage to the child, and the mother came to public to say that there is an issue. First of all, which kind of qualifications that mother has to diagnose such thing, and the most important thing is a few minutes after that, it started a new procedure in court, and they wanted to switch off the machines, and so they wanted the life support of the child to be removed. They went to every single court, they have done all the steps, I would say, and the latest one was the European Court of the Human Rights, which one said we don't want to even analyze the case, how helpful they are. And obviously these parents, a mother and a father, when they are in this situation, I believe that all they want is hope. All they want is hope. And when you have other people in other countries offering help and saying they have a chance to help and they can help, obviously these parents, they want to try, and they want to take the child from that place, and they want to put the child into another kind of alternative treatments in another country. But the big issue in here is that, first of all, the parents, they are not the owners of the children. So when these situations happen, UK, and the cases that I'm going to talk about is about UK really shows that they own the children, and they are the ones that decide what's the best interest of the child. And on these several cases, the best interest of the child is always the death of the child. The cases that I have in here, all of them have been happening actually every 2 years. And these are the cases that come to our awareness on the media. I want to believe that probably there is many more that, with the pain of the parents, they don't even come to the light of the media. And not every single mother and father, they have the strength to go to court and to fight all these people. Now, you remember, and Leon is going to talk about that because he remembers. We're going to start by 2014 and the name Ashya King. The parents, do you remember the case?
What? Very, very vaguely, yeah. It was in Southampton, at the Southampton General Hospital. The child, the young girl,
was diagnosed with a cancer.
Yeah, with a cancer. The parents
decided
that the hospital wanted to put the kid on chemo or
radiotherapy, yeah.
And they didn't want to. The parents didn't want to, and they wanted to try something else.
Proton therapy.
Proton therapy, yeah. So
yeah.
They took their child out of the hospital
without the knowledge of the medical staff.
Yeah, so they were, it's up to them. It's their child. But what if I remember rightly, what happened afterwards? They were chased.
The parents, they went to France, and from France they went to Spain. And because this, for the medical staff in Southampton in UK, it is a kidnapped. The UK owns the child, and they are the ones that decide if the child must go to radiotherapy or not the parents. So in Spain, they arrested the parents because UK requests the parents to be in prison.
Yeah.
And because of this imprisonment of the parents generated a lot of attention, the media internationally becomes aware of this, and it causes lots of pressure on the case. What happens is that they own the case, and they manage to put the child into the proton therapy in Prague, and in 2015 the child is tested and there is no cancer, and the parents, they allow the child in 2018 to go again to the same hospital, in Southampton Hospital, and it is diagnosed that the child, it is free of cancer. Why? Because the child was submitted to this proton therapy in Prague. The child was not allowed to go to any other kind of therapy if it was the medical staff of Southampton to decide. The child would have to go through radiotherapy. The parents are the ones that decided that did not want the child to go through radiotherapy because they believe that there is other alternative medicines that they don't cause so much harm. Now, this was in 2014. In 2018, this child does not have cancer. Now, 2016. Have you heard about Charlie Gard? Charlie Gard was an 11-month-old baby. He was. Because once again, UK is full of blood in their hands. Charlie Gard was diagnosed with mitochondrial DNA depletion syndrome. Donald Trump got involved, the Pope got involved, everyone offers help. Dr. Hirano from New York says, we might have a solution for that child in here in New York. Allow that child to come to America and to have another kind of science to help that child. But UK, what do? They decide that the best interest of the child is to turn off, have the life support removed. What do you think about that? I'm sure that the parents of Charlie Gard were not happy with that. This was in 2016. 2018, Alfie Evans. Do you remember the name? He was big as well. 2018, Alfie Evans, again, another baby with 1 year old. He was diagnosed with neurodegenerative disorder. This case becomes big. The parents, they do all the courts. They go to European court. The Pope gets involved. The Pope offers, the Vatican offers the airplane. Italy gives the Italian nationality to that baby. The Polish patrol from Rutkowski gets involved. And for who does not know this name, is the Polish Rambo, a famous person in Poland, and you can go and check him on Wikipedia. He is a diplomat, and he is a very important, I would say, detective, private detective that has saved children that they were kidnapped by the system. And he was involved in this case. He got to be inside the car in front of the hospital where this child was. He was interviewed by the English media, and his team, they said, we are in here to make sure that we are going to take this child safe to another country. What the UK do? They turn off the life support on that night, not allowing that the team would save the child and would remove the child from that hospital. That was in 2018.
That got very big on social media, had a massive awareness from people.
Yeah. And now, in 2022, Archie Battersbee, the parents, they have done all the courts. They went to European court, like I said, and the European court said, we don't want to get involved. And they decided then that the best interest of the child was to have the life support removed. Now, one thing that I wonder, and I would like you guys to comment below and to leave, what do you think it is involved in here? Are they selling the organs? Are they using the organs for experience? Why do they want to keep the children's body in the hospital? Why? What do they want to do?
There's also in social media, this is just rumours, that this Archie had tried to commit suicide. Archie Battersbee, he tried to commit suicide. So then, and there were social services involvement previously. So then, this is rumour. I don't have any evidence or proof, but there is talk. There is more to this. If that's around, then there's maybe more to this story too.
So Archie was not doing a challenge. He was trying to commit suicide.
He may have. This may be a cover story that he committed.
It might be a cover story.
There was a TikTok thing he was doing.
Yeah.
I don't know, but you have to question everything, because maybe there's the media are lying to us. about this.
Yeah.
So, you know, there could be more to it.
But the main reason why I'm sharing these list of children that they have been killed by the UK government, it is because they do not have the best interest of the child. Children, they don't have this voice. The families, they are not having a voice. And most important, the family, they don't own the children. Once the child is in a hospital, they own your child.
Yeah, the parents lose
The
parental rights, in their words, parental rights.
Yes. So UK is not respecting children's rights. The best interest of the UK government is not the children. Because the mother and the father, when they see the children suffering, everything that they want
is the best.
It's the best interest. They have the best interest of the child.
Yes.
They want to try different things. Who are they to say that this child must die in here when there is other people saying we have a solution, we had other cases? And 2014, Ashya King, she is the proof. She is the proof that the conventional medicine is not the solution and is not the only solution.
Not the only.
You know, proton therapy in Prague has removed the cancer to this child. So, from what I am aware in medicine, in conventional medicine, they say that the cancer, they don't have a solution, that there is no cure for cancer. But it seems that proton therapy has removed the cancer from this child. So, you know, obviously UK is dirty. Obviously UK is full of blood in their hands by the social services because they kidnap children, they separate families like they have done to us and our Santiago. And now they keep killing people, these babies. Like every 2 years, there is a famous case that comes in the media. So how many more children are they killing in the hospitals? What are they doing with these children? Are they selling the organs? I keep asking. I would like to know what you guys think about these. And from your investigations, from your studies, where do they get the money? Are they getting money when a child dies in the hospital? Is it about the birth certificate?
Yeah, I don't have any proof of this, but there could be a connection with the birth certificate, that money, that estate or that trust or whatever it is. They could be accessing the money that's there inside that trust. It's just theories, just.
It is.
You know, when Miller was alive, David Miller was alive. He told us that, you know, babies the hospital get money for every day that a baby's in the hospital. So there's a financial incentive. So, you know,
if they wanted to remove the life of the children.
Yeah. Why would they chase a family going to Prague or chasing Ashya's across the country? What would be the interest of a hospital to do that?
Yeah.
There must be a reason.
There must be a reason, because they are not chasing the Queen's son to prove if he's a pedophile or not. They're not chasing the pedophiles. They are not chasing these child abusers. So while they are chasing the parents when they want
the best for their child,
when they want to the best interest of the child, there is a reason in here.
There must be.
So,
I mean, I worked at the Southampton General Hospital, the Southampton General Hospital, this Ashya story. I used to work there. I worked there for 7 years. And I went to my manager and I said, this hospital is run like a private, it's run as a corporation, isn't it? She said, yes. She said, it's run like I run this, the manager. I can't remember her name now, but she was a top high up manager. She told me, she confirmed that when I made the statement, this hospital is run as a private business. So that means it's run to make profit. it's run to make profit, make money. So there must be, I feel there's some connection. There must be something financial behind it, behind this stuff, why they're doing this.
Yeah. So if they say the baby is taking a bed, the baby is taking a life support machine, okay. Oh, the child is not the best interest of the child, is not humane to keep the child in the life support. Alright, I hear that. But when there is other countries, there is other families, other doctors saying we have an alternative, let go of the child. You don't own the child.
It shouldn't be up to the hospital.
It's not up to them to say this child must die now in here and we own the body. It shouldn't be like that. We're born supposedly free, but we are not free. That's the reason why we are doing these videos, to call your attention for all these cases and to maybe open an eye and bring you guys your awareness that when you take your child to the hospital, that child is not yours anymore, and if you are expecting that child probably to be helped with a life support, if it comes to it, maybe they just want to turn off because it's...
it's a horrible thought, Iolanda, you know. We don't, it's horrible to think there's a risk. Yep. I can tell you, my friend, he dislocated his shoulder. He's an older gentleman. He said, I can't, I'm not going in hospital.
Because people, they are
He's afraid of going into hospital to have treatment for a dislocated shoulder because he feels something could happen to him. So he won't go into hospital for treatment for it.
I understand that situation. Anyway, right guys, once again we want to send our love to Archie Battersbee family.
And all the other families.
And obviously all the other families. And hopefully these families, they can join and they can create a change on the world for
waking people up, bringing the knowledge about what's going on out there to others, you know.
Yeah. With this, we finish this video today, and I want to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for sharing. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done it. Don't forget to leave your comment below and to like the video.
Yep, like, share, and subscribe to our channel.
So you already know, next Monday at 7 PM, don't forget, we are here for another episode. Thank you, bye-bye.
Bye for now, thank you.
Good?
Good.